Hey guys, Danny Johnson here and working on the 98 Cobra, and I went to the owner's manual and a few references here, and I was looking at the coil packs mainly because if you paid attention to last video, they use the same coil packs for both the driver's side and the passenger side. So I thought, I wonder if he was using the correct side when he ran all of the lines to the proper cylinders, because it can be confusing because the manual will refer to it as the left-hand side, which would be the driver's side, but if you're looking in the engine bay, you might get confused thinking that the left-hand side would be what you're looking at, which would be the passenger side. So I looked everything over and it was fine, but that did lead me to look through the owner's manual, where I made an awesome discovery.
Okay, so really cool here. I have my 97 Mustang owner's guide from when I had my V6 Mustang. I kept this and came in handy today. I flipped it open and looked at the fuse panel here and its guide. And as you may have seen in the other videos, I have this strange box down here. It looks like it might be an alarm system or something because there's a speaker. I don't know what the heck it is. But it had two ADA circuits that were plugged into these into the fuse panel. So sure enough, I went through and saw which those two ADA circuits were running into. One of them went to the radio, which was not working, and now all it was the fuse. And amps just came on, so the Mach 460 works. That's great. And then the other one was for up in here. This works now. Okay, now looking at all of this stuff, today just keeps getting better and better. And I mean that in a good way. I'm not being sarcastic. Because if you look at this one that was bad, courtesy lamps, radio, power mirrors, remote keyless entry, and clock. Okay, that's everything pretty much that I was trying to fix the other day. We got keyless entry now. Okay, that was the only reason that wasn't working, was that same fuse. And you know, the windows locks here, everything's working there. We got our dome lights on. I mean, the radio, everything, just because this was, you know, tapped into our power supply using the ADA circuit, which I'm familiar with. But, you know, that's the problem. You burn out one of these, and he actually had this backwards too, because with the ADA circuit, where the wire comes into the ADA circuit, that's the fuse spot for the accessory. So, for example, he's adding in this, let's just call it an alarm system. Whatever it is, when it comes into here, since it's at the top, that's where the fuse for that goes, which is probably his 7.5 amp, because where it burned out, this burned out because this is normally like a 15 amp fuse to power the keyless entry and all that. So he had those fuses swapped, and so just under the normal power of operating the keyless entry and all that, it burned that fuse out. Anyway, got a whole lot of stuff fixed, and the day is young. So we'll just keep cruising through here, and you know, that's something maybe to do if you pick up a new car. Start pulling the fuses and look up in here, see if anybody's been there and messed with something. And anyway, pretty exciting to get a lot of these things working now. And this is going to bring back memories for my twin brother. We'll go through and have to read this together, but we used to sit here and study this. We had the 3.8 liter, so we were looking at, you know, when to shift gears first to second and all that. And that was good for fuel economy, but we also would start to memorize at what RPM each gear ended at, so that we would know, for example, if we wanted our best bang for the buck at 40 miles an hour, we needed to be in second gear, you know, for that. And so anyway, it's cool to read through this same book that I used to read through and always envy the 4.6 portion of it, and now have even the Cobra. We used to flip through these and look at the V6 engine and really envy the 462 valve. And you know, we'd flip through here and we'd be looking at the gauges, and man, we wanted those 150 mile an hour gauges like crazy with the 6,000 red line, since the V6 red lines, you know, all the way at 4750. It was a small red line, 120 mile an hour gauges. So you know, when we would read through this book, you know, we were familiarizing ourselves with the Mustang, and it was really cool. We'd even draw in the horse and Mustang on the dash. But man, we envied the 4.6 so bad. So it's so cool to have not only, you know, the same almost year Cobra as our V6s that we had, but also have the Terminator and the Mach 1 and, you know, all these other cool cars. All right, I am stoked. Got the speedometer working again. It was that same fuse that was controlling the keyless entry, the power locks, everything that was tapped into by that stupid alarm system or whatever it was. So we're back in business. Okay, so I have another one of these. We'll swap out because this one's cracked. And it's pretty simple. Just get a screwdriver in here, and you just got to be very gentle as you pry this out. But just go around on each side and do that. I'm going to be real careful. There we go. Get all the bugs out of here too. Okay, and that's how you would switch these out. You just pull those right through. And I'll just show you how those work anyway. Yeah. It looks like a fuse, but it's actually a light bulb. So, anyway. If you have to switch those out, that's how you do that too. Just pull that bad boy right out. It gets hot pretty quick. Go ahead and line this right back up here. There we go. Good as new. Yeah.
So that was some pretty good progress for today. It's pretty exciting to fix things on project cars like this, so we'll keep you posted. Just stay subscribed. Thanks for watching.